Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with a topic, Aristotle's view on citizenship. It is found in 5th semester core paper number 11 and the name of the paper is Western Political Philosophy. Today's video is Aristotle's view on citizenship. But before I discuss Aristotle's view on citizenship, I want to inform my viewers that name of my channel is @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375, where you will find more than 490 videos relating to plus 2 first year political science, plus 2 second year political science, plus 3 first semester political science honors, up to plus 3 sixth semester political science honors, many videos of environmental studies of plus 3 first semester, general elective political science of plus 3 first semester, and general elective and ethics and value of plus 3 second semester, and general elective and ethics and values of plus 3 third semester. I request my viewers that if you have subscribed my channel, it is all right, so that you will get benefit. And those of your friends who are in above classes, please aware them about this channel so that some students will be benefited. Remember, never hesitate to give help to anybody. To give help to anybody is a symptom of a human being. And I request my viewers that any video you want, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic in YouTube. You'll get both Odia and English video. If you will get Odia video, be sure that its English versions are in YouTube. If you will get English video, be sure that its Odia version is also available in YouTube. Let us start. Aristotle's view on citizenship. What he told about citizenship. Aristotle, whose father name was Nicomachus and mother name was Phoistis, was a beginner of legal and political science. Aristotle, whose father name was Nicomachus and mother name was Phoistis, was considered as a beginner of legal and political science. He was one of greatest philosophers that the world has ever seen. He was not merely a philosopher, but he was one of greatest philosophers the world has ever seen. He is known for some of his vital ideas. His view on citizenship was one of his central ideas. Aristotle is known for many vital ideas, but his view on citizenship is described as one of his vital ideas. So, what was his view on citizenship? Aristotle's view on citizenship is different from modern view on citizenship. What was Aristotle's view on citizenship? Aristotle's view on citizenship was different from modern view on citizenship. In modern days, citizenship is conferred to all irrespective of caste, color, race, function, etc. Residence is a basis of conferring citizenship in modern time. But Aristotle's view on citizenship is totally different. Aristotle's view on citizenship is totally different from modern view on citizenship. In modern days, Citizenship is given to all. It is conferred to all, irrespective of caste, color, religion, function. Anybody who resides in a country is a citizen. But Aristotle's views is totally different from modern view on citizenship. So what was Aristotle's view on citizenship? Aristotle's view on citizenship. Aristotle considered function and not residence as a basis for citizenship. Aristotle considered function as the basis of citizenship, not residence as a basis of citizenship. It means he viewed that any person who resides in a land cannot be citizen. He considered function as a basis for obtaining citizenship. It means a person must perform some function for the legislation and judicial function of state. He must contribute his effort for framing of law of the country and must observe proper implementation of law. It means a true citizen must take part in law framing and law interpretation function of state. Each citizen must have following features. Aristotle views that any person who resides in a land cannot be citizen. He did not consider residence as a condition for obtaining citizenship. He considered function as a basis for citizenship. It means any person who resides in a city cannot be citizen. In order to be citizen, a person must perform some function for the land. He must perform mainly two functions. A legislative function, he must have role in framing law, and he must participate in the judicial administration of the state. It means he must see how laws are implemented. So any person who resides in a city is not a citizen. A citizen is one who must perform some functions for the state. What function he will perform? He must perform some legislative function. He must take part in framing of the law of the country. And number two, he must watch how laws are being implemented. A person must perform some legislative and judicial function. He is a citizen. And each citizen must have following features. A citizen must have some features. What features a citizen must have? Number one, a citizen must participate in law framing function, that is legislative function of state, and law adjudication function of state. A citizen's first quality is that, first feature is that he must participate in legislative function of state, and he must participate in law adjudication function of the state. It means he must participate in legislative function of state, and he must participate in judicial function of state. Number two, he must have the capacity to rule and to be ruled. He must have the capacity to rule and to be ruled. He must rule, and he must be ruled. Number three, he must have ample leisure to think for state. He must have sufficient leisure to think for the state. Number four, he must have slaves to assist in his work so that he will get leisure. A citizen must have some slaves who will assist him in his work so that a person will get leisure. Without slaves, if a person will not have slave, he cannot be citizen, because slaves will give leisure. Number five, he must have private property which will make him free from economic worries. He must have sufficient property so that he will be free from economic worries. 6, he should not depend on others for his livelihood. He must have sufficient property so that he will not depend on others for his livelihood, for his existence. 7, he deprived women from obtaining citizenship because they do not have reason. He was not in favor of giving citizenship to women because women do not have reason or power of judgment. He deprived also children from citizenship because they cannot take part in administration. He also deprived children from citizenship because they cannot participate in the administrative process of the state. 9. Slaves will not be citizens because they do not have leisure and are born only to perform physical work. He pointed out that slaves cannot be citizens because they do not have leisure and they are only meant for physical work. So they cannot be citizens. 10. Men engaged in handicrafts, mechanics, and those persons who are busy only in amassing wealth cannot be given citizenship because they do not have leisure to think for the state. Again, people who are engaged in handicrafts, mechanics, and those who are much interested in amassing wealth, in accumulating wealth, they cannot be given citizenship because they do not have leisure to think for the state. Finally, 11. He views that citizens should always think for good of state, just as sailors always think for good navigation. He views that citizens must always think for good of state, just as sailors in a ship, they always think for good navigation. So we are clear what is the idea of Aristotle on citizenship. Now discuss what are the criticisms of Aristotle's view on citizenship. Number 1, his exclusion of large percentage of men is against all principle of justice. Some critics view that Aristotle was in favor of giving citizenship to some people and he denied citizenship to some people. But so his exclusion of large percentage of men from citizenship is against all principle of justice. Some critics view that it is an injustice. To give citizenship to some and to deny citizenship to some, it is against justice. It is an injustice. Number 2, some critics view that if in a state some people will be given citizens, some people will be citizens and others will not, there will be division in society. Some critics view that if in society some will be citizens and some will not be citizens, then there will be division in society. Number 3, some critics view that if some people will not be given citizenship, they will not take interest in the affairs of state. Some critics view that if some people will not be given citizenship, never they will be interested for the affairs of state. They will not think for the state. 4th, he is criticized as a conservative thinker for his limited citizenship idea. He is criticized as a conservative thinker for his limited citizenship idea. 5th, he is criticized because he considered function as the only basis for obtaining citizenship. He is criticized because he considered function as the only basis for obtaining citizenship. He did not consider other factors like residence and the condition. 6, some critics view that if citizenship will be given to some people, then interest of those people who are not citizens will be at stake. Some critics view that if citizenship will not be given to some people, then automatically their interest will be neglected, because those persons who will be given citizenship, they will think for them. They will not think for those people who are not citizens. So, if some people will be given citizenship, then interest of those people who are deprived from citizenship, their interest will be in problem. 7, his view on citizenship contradicts his view on the concept organic view of state. He views that state is an organic state. He views about organic conception of state. It means a state is composed by all the people within it. Every person is important. So he views that state is an organic whole. It consists of all people. All people constitute state. It means all people are important. In one end, he is telling that all people are important. Again, by giving citizenship to some people and by depriving some people from citizenship, he contradicts his view on organic conception of state. His idea on citizenship contradicts his view on the concept organic view of state. He views in one hand that all individuals form the state, so all individuals are vital. But by depriving some people from citizenship, he gives importance to some people. It contradicts his view on organic state. Finally, some critics view that Aristotle's view on citizenship will dissatisfy some people. Some critics view that Aristotle views that some people will be given citizenship and some people will not be given citizenship. By this, those who will not be given citizenship, they will be dissatisfied. So in this video we have discussed Aristotle's view on citizenship, how it is different from modern view on citizenship, and what are its criticisms. I request my viewers to watch the whiteboard and listen me attentively so that you will clear. I am waiting for your reply. Please give your comment along with to which college you belong. Thank you. Have a good day.